Tonight on Beg, Borrow or Steal...
Do you really think that the lead singer of Status Quo might have been an Italian Prime Minister? Getting a sense that you weren't very happy out there.
I've got a good idea who I think it was. I just hope he'll get his comeuppance with it.
Are you going to be able to do a bit of mind reading, maybe, on the other contestants?
I tried, but they didn't know anything.
Hello and welcome to Beg, Borrow or Steal. Now, ever thought you'd never win big money on a TV quiz show because your general knowledge wasn't up to scratch? Well, think again, because on this show, it doesn't matter if you don't know the answers, because you're allowed to beg, borrow or steal them from your opponents. You could say this is more about who you know rather than what you know. Here are the 5 people who'll be playing tonight.
My name is Sharon, I'm 39 and I work as a singer. Lardybird from Essex. If I do get on, I'm going to just be really, like, vile. Going to lie, get loads of money.
My name's Adam, I'm 32 and I'm a sales manager. Deceivingly handsome. It's worth being a bit mischievous. It's not just all about knowledge. I could come away winning the big prize and really not know any answer.
I'm Melissa Keeble, I'm 31 years old, I'm a merchandiser. I do intend to use my feminine charms to try and get the answers out of the boys. Oh, go on, please help me. I think it'd be rude not to, really.
My name's Richard, I'm 33, I live in London. I'm a recruitment consultant, friendly guy, sense of humour, gets on with most people, quite laid back. People have likened me to Hugh Grant.
My name's Patrick, 36, Bury St Edmunds, training teacher. Quite a good-looking person, or well-presented and... I've got no problems with bending the truth, as it were. I like to use cheek to get away with things.
So, those are our contestants. Currently, they're being told the rules of the game. But for you at home, here's a brief explanation. There are 3 rounds. Each round, the contestants compete for £3,000. They are set 4 questions. Whoever can give 4 correct answers wins a share of the money. Could be one person, could be all 5. The aim of the game is to be the player with the most money after 3 rounds. Good general knowledge might earn you respect, but good strategy will make you rich. Their briefing is finished. It's time for round 1. I'm about to give you 4 questions. Remember, if you want to win any money, you need to give me 4 correct answers. OK? Here they are. Cane and natterjack, a species of which amphibian? What is the highest mountain in the Alps? Harry Lime is a character in which Orson Welles film? And since 1970, which event has taken place on the land of the dairy farmer Michael Eavis? Now, don't forget, the more people who give me 4 correct answers, smaller your share of the money. So you may want to be careful about who you trade answers with. Not everyone's going to be as honest as you. OK? Now, there are 2 trading rooms where you can discuss answers privately with whoever you want. OK? Good luck.
Patrick, do you know the...
Harry Lime. Does anyone know the Orson Welles dairy farm one? Does anyone know the dairy farm?
I know the dairy farm one.
I'll trade you. Do you know the Orson Welles one?
No, I don't know the Orson Welles one. Do you know?
Adam?
I don't.
You want to trade?
I'll trade with you for that, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you want to go and trade?
Yeah.
Cool.
Let's go. Do you need any other answers?
I do, I think so. I think I do need another answer, but it's coming to me. I think Harry Lime will come to me.
It's Citizen Kane.
Citizen Kane?
Yeah.
OK. And which one did you need?
The Kane and Natterjack.
Otter. Because they got an amphibian going in and out of the water. It's Canadian. So if you think of lumberjack and all the rest of it, it's Canadian. You're right on the other 2.
The fourth one would be a guess.
Come on.
I'd say sheep shearing.
Sheep shearing?
National sheep shearing competition.
Well, the first question's...
Yeah, no.
There's only so many amphibians, isn't
Exactly.
there? So it's a...
Yeah. All right on the first one, yes. I thought, oh, great, here we go, fantastic. The second one, I'm almost sure, but not quite. The 4th one is going to probably come to me, and if the 3rd one doesn't, then it might be higher.
Yeah, you see, I think I know about the dairy farm.
I think
that's
I know
a
that
hazard
one.
a guess
I
one,
think
isn't
I'm
it?
hazarding a guess, and it is a complete guess, and it really is a complete guess.
It's the Harry Lime one, though, that's...
Right, OK.
How come you know so much about otters?
It's just the sort of thing you do. I went to Canada a couple of years ago and a friend who stayed there, and it's just one of those things. It's just a strange thing that you know.
Cagey start. Remember, they need to get all 4 correct answers to win a share of the money. Let's call them in. Well, Adam, I'm about to take your 4 answers.
OK.
Don't worry, because the other contestants won't be able to hear them. I'm not going to tell you whether you've got them right or wrong, but the viewers at home will be able to see.
Okay.
OK. So, Adam, can I take your answers, please?
Beaver, Everest, Citizen Kane and Glastonbury.
Which ones aren't you sure about?
I'm not quite sure on the amphibian one.
You seem quite confident in the trading room.
I think it was more an act more than anything else.
Otter. Because they got an amphibian going in and out of the water. It's Canadian. So if you think of Lumberjack and all the rest of it, it's Canadian.
I needed the Orson Welles one, so I had to try for that one.
And what's this kind of Canadian thing you were banging on about?
I've absolutely no idea. Can't say I've ever been to the place. I don't know.
Patrick, can I take your answers, please?
Otter, Mount Blanc, Third Man, National Cow Milking Championships.
Is that a competition you're familiar with, or...?
No, that's just a total guess out of the dark because I don't know about Michael Eavis, so I figured it's something to do with dairy products.
But you're pretty confident there is a national cow milking competition?
It's worth a guess.
Did you lie at all in that last round?
Yes. I did.
Which one did you lie about?
Number 3.
Which was?
The Harry Lime, Orson Welles film.
Citizen Kane.
Citizen Kane?
Yeah.
OK. And which one did you need?
Do you think Adam believed you?
If he didn't, he's got a good poker face.
Melissa, can I take your answers, please?
You can. Toad, Mount Blanc, Red Dragon, the Glastonbury Festival.
I understand that you're a bit of a psychic, is that true?
Sometimes, yeah. I like to go to psychic evenings and see what messages the clairvoyants can give to us.
Well, are you going to be able to do a bit of mind reading maybe on the other contestants?
I tried, but they didn't know anything.
You read the book, but it was blank.
Yeah, there was nothing on the pages.
Sharon, can I take your answers, please?
Yes. Toad, Mont Blanc, Dirty Harry and Glastonbury.
In that trading round, Sharon, no one seemed to give anything away.
No, I know, because the other two that I was trading with didn't know the answer that I needed. I needed 2, and obviously they weren't going to trade an answer with me if I had nothing to give them, so nothing really happened.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a singer, an entertainer, pubs and clubs and stuff, just local to where I live, and run a quiz night. 3 a week. I'm the quiz master.
Richard, can I take your answers, please?
Toad, Mont Blanc, Billy Liar, Glastonbury.
How do you think that round of trading went?
The Orson Welles one I wasn't 100% sure on, but the 2 people left that I could trade with weren't sure either, so I couldn't really supply them with an answer that they didn't know already.
Do you think you can spot liars?
I'd like to think so. Not quite sure about the guys out there, but we'll see how it goes.
Thanks very much. I'll talk to you in a minute. Well, no one managed to give me all 4 correct answers in that round, which means the £3,000 is still up for grabs. Time for a tie break. Well, nobody has given me 4 correct answers. That means none of you have won the money for that round, but the money has to go somewhere, so it's time for a tie break. Okay? I'm going to give each of you an opportunity to secretly steal all the money for yourself. If just one of you does this, then that person will steal all £3,000. The rest of you will get nothing. But if more than one of you decides to steal, they will get nothing, and the money will be divided between those who decided not to steal. Have a think about what you want to do, and I'll see you in a minute. Okay?
You haven't won anything so far, so...
So if we all share...
Something.
If we all share, it's either 600 each
Or nothing. Or nothing,
yeah.
but it all depends.
You're going to share?
Yes.
Tell the truth.
What do you like to know?
Are you going to share, Adam?
I'm going to share. Then we should all get some more.
Sure.
First round.
Richard, are you?
I'm going to share, yes.
What have the group decided to do?
As a group, they've said we should all share, but obviously there's going to be some people out there who won't.
Why do you think that?
Richard had that look in his eye that was so blatant he was lying when he went.
I'm going to share, yes.
You can always tell when a man's lying.
How?
And it was just a little twitch on the eye there. Little
That's
twitch gave it away.
Melissa, do you want to steal or share the money?
I'm going to share.
Richard, do you want to steal or share the money?
I want to share the money.
Melissa can spot when a guy is lying. She just told me.
How did she tell that?
Because apparently the old eye goes like that. Just thought I'd let you know.
All right, thank you for that.
And she's got psychic powers.
Well, obviously.
The group has decided to share, and I'm going to go with the group, although I actually don't trust any of them, as far as I could throw them, and in some instances that wouldn't be very far. So, it will be sharing. I will share.
Sharon, do you want to steal or share the money?
I want to share.
OK, Patrick, I'm going to ask you what you want to do. Do you want to steal or share the money?
Steal.
Despite the fact that you've just been agreeing to share outside.
Yeah, I'll take my chances. It's the name of the game.
Patrick, thanks very much.
Thank you.
Seems that crime does pay after all. Just one person, Patrick, took the risk and chose to steal the cash. That means he keeps it all to himself and everyone else gets nothing. All of you had the chance of stealing the money for yourselves. Just one of you took that chance. So one of you has been awarded the full £3,000. Those of you who did not decide to steal have won nothing. It's got you thinking, isn't it? Time for round 2. Which singer was born in Iceland in November 1965? Which businessman married Ivana Zelnikova in 1977? Pinocchio and Puss in Boots are characters in which 2004 film? The liqueur Blue Curacao is flavoured by which fruit?
I know the answer
liqueur
to the
one,
blue drink.
Which one
I'll
don't you
trade
know?
that
Which
now.
one don't you know now?
Which one do you know?
I know all,
I
the
know all
others.
of the others.
I'll give you one if you give me that one.
I want more than one, because...
Well,
How
we'll
many
see.
don't you
Do
know?
you want to come
'Cause
to
I know
Reading?
3.
We'll discuss
and
it.
I will trade one for you.
Do you not know the blue drink one?
No.
I can give you 2 for the blue drink one. I could give you 3 for the blue drink.
I'll take the 3.
We're going to it.
Yeah, let's trade.
Do you want to?
Yeah.
You know the blue liqueur one?
Well, I think I know it. I'm not 100%, but I think I know it. Yeah.
Why should I bother giving it to you?
Well, if you're 100% on all 4 answers, then
Definitely. I know
no
all
doubts at all.
I know all 4.
No doubts.
Simple.
Okay.
I used to work in a bar, I used to make cocktails.
Honestly?
And I honestly know
Right,
what
which one
flavour
don't
it
you
is.
know?
What one
I will
don't you
trade
know?
Let's
you,
start
okay?
with Iceland, because...
Well, do you not know the first
Do you not know
3?
the other 3?
I know the second one.
Okay.
I've got an inkling on the first one, so if I ask you about that one, that'll confirm what I think. And then I'll tap you for the business after I've traded you the flavour.
You'll tap us for the business.
Yeah, I'll ooze that information out of you once I've divulged that.
You've got to try and persuade me, I suppose. If
I
you want
know.
that answer, then that's up to you, but I know what all the others are. I've still got to be annoyed about the last round. Did you steal it?
No. Shared.
Okay.
What about yourself?
No, I shared it. We said as a group, and
Yeah, I think I know who. It's fairly obvious he stole it, isn't it?
I think it's a bit naughty, but there you go.
If you definitely give us the blue curacao, I'll definitely give you one that you're not sure about. Definitely.
Definitely.
But if you tell me the Iceland, then I'll know if I can trust you. And
I don't know many Iceland singers, except Björk.
There's only Björk.
There's only Björk that I know who's from Iceland.
You tell me if you're
It's
absolutely
orange flavour.
blue curacao.
Well, you can get
Orange flavour.
You can get
liqueur.
orange flavour.
The only reason it is blue is they put it in so that it looks pretty in cocktails. It's
Is it
deliberately
absolutely
designed.
100%.
100% orange. I promise you.
I've heard of orange Christmas.
Remember, as before, they need to get all 4 correct answers to win a share of the money. Let's see how they get on.
Björk, Donald Trump, Shrek 2, Orange.
As well as being a singer, you also said you're an entertainer. What do you mean by that?
Well, singer entertainer, it's just I don't just stand and sing, I just try and be a bit entertaining.
Don't understand. What else do you do apart from sing?
Just have fun with it. You know, go and take the mic, follow the men into the loo, see what they're up to.
What, you follow men into the loo when they go...
While I'm singing, yeah, because sometimes they just walk off when I'm singing and
Well, that's maybe because they need to have a wee.
some of them go quite a lot. A lot of the pubs I sing are quite elderly gentlemen.
You drive a hard bargain, don't you?
Well, you've got to check before you reveal, haven't you? Might get stitched up otherwise.
If could give you that one.
I want more than one, because...
Well, I can give you 2 for the blue drink then. I could give you 3 for the blue drink.
I'll take the 3.
Melissa, can I take your answers, please?
Bjork, Richard Branson, Shrek 2, Orange.
What do you make of Sharon? Do you know that she follows old men into the loo and sings to them?
It wouldn't surprise me. What on earth does she do that for?
Oh, I'm not entirely sure.
The mind boggles.
Bjork, Donald Trump, Shrek 2 and Orange.
How do you feel after the tie-break?
I felt slightly dishonest because we did all agree, but I thought I should play the game as it should be played if I want the chance of winning, which is why everyone's here.
Do you think the others know that it was you who stole?
No, I don't actually.
Bjork, Donald Trump, Shrek 2, Blueberries.
I'm getting a sense that you weren't very happy out there.
No, I was very disappointed in the way we shared and stole before. So, I've got a good idea who I think it was.
Who was it?
I'd say Patrick. He's very sure of his game plan. I just hope he'll get his comeuppance with it.
Björk, Donald Trump, Shrek 2, Pomegranate.
Do you trust Adam?
I think he's quite a bright spark. I don't trust Patrick at all.
Why is that?
Because he stole the money on the last round, I believe.
Thanks very much.
Thanks.
Patrick and Sharon both gave me all 4 correct answers. That means they split the £3,000 between them, which is, of course, £1,500 each. Let's take a look and see what that's done to the totals. Patrick is still in the lead with £4,500 as we go into the final round of trading. Right, well, I can tell you that in that round, 2 of you gave me 4 correct answers. So those 2 people have been given £1,500 each. OK, it's time for round 3. Who loves you, baby? Was the catchphrase of which TV cop? What food comes from the salted eggs of sturgeon fish? Who was re-elected Prime Minister of Italy in 2001? And in which film does Martine McCutcheon play Natalie the Tea Lady?
I know 2 out of the 4 there.
I know 3. I know 3.
Do you know the Italian Prime Minister?
No, do you?
I know the Prime Minister. Do you not know the I don't know Martin
No.
McCutcheon.
I definitely know. Do you
I'll stop the Martin McCutcheon.
I know Martin McCutcheon.
Do you know the TV Cup?
Yeah.
And do you know
Do you wanna
that
trade?
knows the Italian Prime
No,
Minister?
that's-
Adam?
Okay, do you want to try
Yeah.
for the
Go on, I'll show
Italian
you
Prime
2
Minister?
guys if you... Stay here.
There's only one food I know that comes from eggs of fish.
Yeah,
so
I'll
I
go
can
with
guess that
that.
one.
Go with that one.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the only one that I can guess that one.
Do you know the Italian Prime Minister? I don't know the Italian Prime Minister. I absolutely don't.
I think I know Martin McCutcheon one. So to be fair, I think it's one of about 3 films that I've had to sit through and enjoy.
She's only done one.
I think it's the one with Hugh Grant in.
Yeah.
Come on, what's the food?
The food's the caviar.
Caviar. That is.
The film is...
Am I going to give it to you?
Yeah,
Love Actually.
that's it. Who Loves You, Babe is...
Oh, come on. Forgive you.
Quite right. Yeah, but if, you know, in the final...
You never know.
you know.
You will. Yeah, will you though?
Of course I will. Girl power. Well,
Are you sure
I will,
about
honestly.
this? Honestly.
It's the Prime Minister.
Well, if he gives the Prime Minister one, they just happen to get to the end game. They might not, but if they do, then that's got to be remembered at this stage. Because I would have given you Love Actually anyway. If I get to the end, then you'll be in my heart.
I'll be in your heart.
Oh yeah, you'll be very,
There you go.
you'll be very
Just
close.
there.
You'll be very close.
Okay.
Go for it, just say it.
He owns Fiat Group and it's Fabioli. Fabioli. He owns Fiat, the car company.
Yeah.
And he funds Juventus.
I know nothing about Italian.
Or is it called Francis?
Rossi?
He is crafty. Don't forget, they need to get all 4 correct answers to win a share of the money. Let's call them in.
Kojak, Caviar, Fabioli, and Love Actually.
Did Adam know it?
Number 3. He probably knew it and gave me a wrong answer. That's what I'm thinking.
Kojak, Caviar, Fabioli, Love Actually.
The big question is, did Adam know it?
I don't know. I think he knew it, but he was trying to think of a convincing sounding Italian name that wasn't the right one, I think. But I didn't know it, so all I can do is give the answer he gave me, I think.
Kojak, Caviar, Berlusconi, Love Actually.
Isn't it Agnelli who runs the Fiat Group?
I've no idea. It sounded good. And shot in Juventus as well.
Do you think they believed you?
Probably not.
What's this girl power thing?
Well, we're outnumbered. We've got to gang up together, if not at all.
OK, Melissa, can I take your answers, please?
Kojak, Caviar, Alberto Rossini, Love Actually.
Who do you think's won?
Richard. My psychic eye.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about your psychic powers. How have they been getting on?
They didn't help me with the Italian Prime Minister, did they?
I'm going to tell you now,
Right.
with my mind, whether or not you got the answer to number 3 right. OK, go. How do you think you've done?
I totally made the name up, but it sounds Italian, doesn't it?
Kojak, Caviar, I don't know number 3 at all. Love Actually.
Do you really think that the lead singer of Status Quo might have been an Italian Prime Minister?
No. I know nothing about Italian.
Or is it called Francis
Rossi? We were just kind of picking names that sounded a bit Italian.
Thanks, Sharon. Well, once again, nobody managed to give me all 4 correct answers. The answer no one knew was to the Italian Prime Minister question. Adam came close with Berlusconi. The answer was Silvio Berlusconi. £3,000 is still up for grabs. It's a tie-break, and it could well decide who is tonight's winner. Once again, nobody gave me all 4 correct answers. That means none of you won the money for that round. Time for another tie-break, and bear in mind, this is your last chance to build your money. OK?
Last time, I've just got to do their own thing, haven't they?
I'm going to steal, I think. Wait that one out. Who else knows? My mind's made up. Adam, let's think about this logically.
Do my own thing this time, I think.
Absolutely, go for it.
Didn't work last time, did it, so?
It's okay, it makes it interesting.
Richard, so, do you want to steal or share the money?
Steal the money. Somebody from the first round has obviously got 3,000 already. I've got a maximum of 1,500 if I was one of the 2 that won in the second round. I just don't think it's possible to do it any other way other than steal the whole lot.
Share it.
Why?
I think there's a few greedy people out there. And I think there's a few people with a bit too much to lose. So I think there'll be quite a few people trying to steal it.
Do you want to steal or share the money?
I want to share.
I'm going to share.
Change of tactic?
Yeah. When everyone decides to go for their own thing, based on the first one where everyone decided to share and someone might decide to steal, and I got a feeling that maybe 1 or more person, 2 people may do it, so I'm just going to hedge my bets.
Are you going to steal or share?
I'm going to steal.
Why?
Because you've got to take risks to get somewhere, haven't you?
Thanks very much. So, because 2 people, that's Melissa and Richard, both tried to steal, they've scuppered themselves, basically. They'll not be getting a share of the £3,000. Instead, it'll be shared among the people who didn't decide to steal. That's Patrick, Sharon and Adam, giving them £1,000 each. So, let's see what that's done to the final totals. And it's Patrick who'll be going into the final with $5.5 grand. Remember, at this point, no one has any idea how much money they have. I can tell you that 2 of you tried to steal the money. That means those 2 people have been given no money, and it has been shared instead between the 3 people who didn't try and steal. Just 1 of you will be going through to the final to play for their cash. With a total of £5,500, that person is Patrick. Congratulations, you've earned the right to play in tonight's final that will decide how much of that money you'll actually be taking home. Patrick, you've accumulated £5,500. That's what's at stake. I'm going to ask you 4 more questions. If you can give me 4 correct answers, you'll be taking home that money. Okay?
Okay.
Jack and Meg White are members of which band? Palermo is the capital of which Mediterranean island? Which musical instrument features on the official Irish coat of arms? And in which film did Vin Diesel first play the role of Riddick? Okay, well, Patrick, can I take your answers, please?
Okay. Pass on the first one. Sicily. A flute. Pitch black.
You've only managed to give me 2 correct answers. Don't worry, all is not lost. As with the rest of the show, I'm now going to give you the opportunity to try and get the answers to the questions you don't know from your opponents. Okay? What you must now do is choose from someone in there to help you get the answers you don't know. Whoever you choose will get a share of your winnings, whether they know the answer or not. They've heard everything so far, so I'll now let you speak to them so you can decide whose help you want. Okay?
Patrick,
I know which one you got wrong.
There's 2. I know the one you've got wrong.
I know them too.
Remember what you told me in the last round?
Ooh.
I'm going to go for Adam. I'm going to stick with my
Okay,
instinct.
Adam, will you come and join us on the bench, please? Well, Adam, you've made it to the final. Question is, can you be any help?
I hope so.
You can discuss your answers if you want to before you give them to me.
Okay.
Okay?
Third one is a harp,
Of course.
because of Guinness.
Yeah.
So that's got to be right.
Yeah, no, that's right.
First one, I think it's Scissor Sisters.
Oh, sure.
I think it's either that or the White Stripes. Do you go for White Stripes and harp?
Let's go for it.
Okay.
Adam, can I take your answers, please?
White Stripes, Sicily, harp, Pitch Black.
Adam and Patrick, I can tell you that you've given me 4 correct answers and you've won £2,750 each.
I love you.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
How do you feel?
Fantastic.
You justified my instincts in you.
Fantastic.
Well done, both of you. Well, join us next time when 5 more contestants will have to beg, borrow or steal from each other to win thousands of pounds. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. How about that? That was pretty good.
After the show, our contestants are invited to watch the programme and find out what really happened.
What you want to do you want to steal or share the money?
Steal.
All agreed to share. That was fantastic.
I felt a little bit guilty, but then I thought that to me was the right play to make.
Oh, they're sly, aren't they, men? Oh.
National Cow Milking Championships.
Is that a competition you're familiar with, or...?
No, that's just a total guess out of the dark because I don't know about Michael Eavis, so I figured it's something to do with dairy products.
Cow milking.
That's funny. I would definitely go to the national cow milking competition. That would be a lot of fun, yeah.
Well, you follow men into the loo when they go...
Well, I'm singing, yeah, because sometimes they just walk off when I'm singing and...
Well, that's maybe because they need to have a wee.
Some of them go quite a lot. A lot of the pubs are singing quite elderly gentlemen.
Definitely be an amusing night out to go out with Sharon, I think.